What's up, you guys? I'm already back. Next trip tonight at 10:30, my flight leaves to Maine. Most of you guys know, but I do poetry. And out of nowhere, a couple months ago, I posted a poem at midnight right after the United States bombed Iran. It's called We Are the Ancestors Now. And I just posted it randomly, and it's at about 800,000 views on TikTok alone. And because of this, I got invited from this older lady on TikTok to come to Maine, and she bought my hotel, and yeah, it was insane. You know, I like to write just for me, and I recently just started speaking, and it's taking me places. So I'm speaking at this huge community outreach event. It's a creative resistance one, so that's why I'll be down there. I'll be down there for 4 days, and I'm really excited. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm about to get my hair done right now. Shout out to Emma. Yeah, she's about to make my hair look really nice, and then not too long after that, I'll head to the airport. See y'all there. All right, you guys, we're finally landed. We're in Maine. Say what's up to Ruby. Say what's up. In the military, y'all. She did her thing. She's gonna put me onto some good discounts out here because everyone knows her name. Yeah, we is here. Pulling up to my hotel, the Grand Hotel right here. Seems pretty nice. Grand Hotel. Let's check it out. Let's check the room out. Oh my. Oh my. Shout out to Daphne. Daphne is the lady who invited me out here. She paid for this. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. Kennebunkport, Maine is a small coastal town known for its rocky beaches, historic sea captain homes, and classic New England charm. It sits right on the Atlantic and has a walkable downtown full of shops, seafood spots, and harbor views. Once a fishing village, it's now a summer escape with postcard scenery and ocean drives. It's also famous for its lighthouse views. What's up, you guys? Me and my aunt are going to get food right now. We're right next door to my hotel. It's me.
I know, but
Yeah. All right, you guys, we're gonna try some lobster for the first time.
Did you already take a picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna try some lobster, y'all. This is it. Never had lobster before. We'll see how it goes. Pray for me. Okay, wait a minute. It's not my favorite meat, but it's not bad. It's not like, you know.
Pretty mild.
You know. What's up, you guys? Peep the fit, peep the fit. Your boy is going to the event, the poetry event. I just got done eating. You feel me? So I'll see y'all there. We are here. Check it out. Atlantic Hall. This will be where the poetry event is. Let's take a look inside. Where the event is at. Came a little early.
I don't even know.
Oh man.
Oh, this is great.
What?
Yeah.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that.
This is our space.
Ooh. Yeah.
Xavier's going to come up and read one more poem for us. And I hope he'll come back.
to say thanks so much for having me here. Like, this is so dope to see. In Arizona, I'm not gonna lie, like the older community is more right-leaning. So like being up here seeing this, it's like, what? It's so cool. It's usually like the younger or older. So it's so nice to see. But around 3 to 4 months ago, right after the U.S. bombed Iran, I posted this poem around 1 in the morning. I was just sitting on a stool. I was just really sad. It was a really long poem. I wrote it very quickly, and it has almost 1 million views.
Wow.
And that's how Daphne saw me. And it's like the opportunities, it's just been so cool to see. So I wanted to end with that poem. It's called We Are the Ancestors Now. The news said we bombed Iran again. Not we like me. Not we like my neighbor who's watering his grass in basketball shorts with a cigarette hanging from the corner of his mouth. We, like men in rooms with maps and polished shoes and pens that sign things that turn into explosions. Most people I know don't want war. They just want rent paid on time, a decent sandwich, maybe a vacation once a year, somewhere with waterfall and slow Wi-Fi. But wars start anyway. And it hit me today, sitting there scrolling past footage of smoke rising from somewhere I've never been. We are the ancestors now. The people in the history books aren't ghosts. They were just people, buying bread, washing dishes, arguing about stupid things while something terrible was quietly being decided in another building. Somebody during the slave trade was probably fixing a fence thinking about dinner. Someone in Germany in 1938 was tying their shoes, not knowing their city would become a chapter students skim over 100 years later. Some native kid on the same continent was probably throwing rocks in a river before soldiers arrived with papers and rifles and a new idea of ownership. History doesn't feel like history when you're inside it. It feels like a Tuesday. And I keep wondering why we keep doing this again and again and again. Every empire, every war, every body piled on top of the last one, it always comes back to the same 3 things: greed, power, and fear. Meanwhile, science keeps whispering something strange. Humans share 99.9% of the same DNA. The difference between you and the person on the other side of the planet is barely even a rounding error. The color lines, the borders, the languages, the flags, the religions, the passports, none of that exists in the genome. We made it up. And the wild part is that tiny 0.1% is actually beautiful. It's music, it's food, it's poetry, it's different ways to laugh. But somewhere along the way, we decided that difference was enough reason to kill each other. Like brothers arguing over paint in the same house while the roof is already on fire. And sometimes I wonder how different the world would be if we all admitted something simple. There are questions humans can't answer about God, about meaning, about why any of this exists at all. But people hate that. People want certainty. So they grab an idea, hold it like a weapon, and suddenly everyone who disagrees is the enemy. And now, everywhere you look, people are saying the world is ending. Nuclear threats, wars, countries screaming at each other across oceans. It feels heavy, like the sky might crack open any minute. But I bet a man on the slave ship felt the same dread watching the horizon swallow his home. I bet someone hiding in the cellar in Poland during the Holocaust felt the same end of the world silence. I bet during world wars people looked up at planes and thought, this must be it. But the strange thing about humans is that we keep going. Cities burn and someone still plants tomatoes. Bombs fall and someone still falls in love. Empires collapse and somewhere a kid still skips a rock across the water. So maybe history doesn't repeat itself.
maybe it just limps forward, dragging the same old ghost behind it. And one day, some kid in the classroom will read about us, about the wars, about the fear, about the leaders who thought they controlled everything. And they'll close the book and go outside into the sun, not realizing they are the ancestors now too.
What's up, you guys? I didn't really record too much of like the reactions of like me interacting with people at the event, this poetry event, but I just want to tell you how dope. I've never felt love like I did in Maine. I sold my books out in literally minutes. After the whole event, there were people in the corner like with $20 bills like, hey, do you have any more books? I have a bunch of addresses and names of people who I need to send books to, and man, I can't even describe the love I feel. It was overwhelming. People asking for pictures, and you traveled all the way from Arizona. They loved my work. It was just great. Shout out to Daphne. She's the lady who invited me to do this, and man, I can't even tell you how insane this is. It was amazing, and this is annual. It's the Creative Resistance event. Hopefully I get invited again, and yeah, so dope. What's going on? Day 2, super tired. Miss Daphne, the lady who invited me, has the whole day planned for me. She's taken some of the poets that performed yesterday out to breakfast, so that's where I'm going now. And I guess there's an open mic later today, and she wants to show me around Portland, which is the capital of Maine. So it's gonna be a real chill day before that long drive to Bar Harbor tomorrow. So yeah, let's get to it. What's up, you guys? I didn't get much footage from this day, but it ended up being one of the most meaningful parts of my trip. Miss Daphne first treated me to this huge breakfast that had me full all day. After that, she took me over to the Telling Room, which is a non-profit here in Portland that teaches kids from about 6 years old through 18 how to be writers. They actually publish books with the kids writing, and people buy them. It's such a cool idea, but even more than that, the work coming out of there is just unreal. A lot of these kids are refugees and immigrants, and so many of their poems come straight from real lived experience. It doesn't feel like student work in the way you'd expect. It feels like the truth. Miss Daphne ended up giving me 5 of their anthologies, and I've been going through them, and honestly, the poems in here are insane. There's one poem in the newest anthology called Peripheral Vision, written by a 3rd grader, and I'm not even exaggerating. It reads with the same kind of impact as some of the best writings I've seen from adults. It really stuck out to me. After that, she also set up an open mic for me later in Portland, where I got to meet a whole different group of people who were just incredible. That open mic was held at one of the most oldest libraries in Portland, which already made it feel special just walking in. And of course, there was a piano there that I had to play.
I'm just a little slow with it, pardon me.
All right, you guys, so this is the auditorium for the Mechanics Hall, which is one of the oldest libraries in Maine. And yeah, let me show you guys around. I just got done speaking with what's his name? Gibson LeBlanc, who is a best-selling author, a poet. And let me show you guys around. Okay, so this room, he let me go inside. It's basically a room that they're gonna make something out of it. It's gonna be like another part of the library. And yeah, we go down here. This is the library. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm just recording around. I'm from Arizona.
Oh, nice.
I came to visit. Xavier. Nice to meet you.
You're busy from Arizona?
Yes, Ooh,
Cool. You up checking the art scene or
Yeah, the typewriter.
for setting up for
The open mic, right?
I'm here a lot.
That's why.
Writing group.
Okay, there you go.
Mira.
Okay.
Xavier's coming tonight.
What's that?
Xavier's gonna come tonight.
Yeah.
So, this guy, these are his symbols from his home country in Ghana, and he designed that thing way over there with the symbols of hope and love. Oh, I'm sorry. Real dope. You guys can't see much, but I'm at the beach. The stars are out right now. It's about 1 in the morning. So incredibly peaceful. Ooh, water's getting close. It was fun. Shout out to the Grand Hotel. So what's kind of cool, this hotel is an art gallery as well. That's what that is in the middle. And in the hotel lobby, there's a bunch of art from local Maine artists. And that's the official art gallery, and that is pretty dope. But now it's time to make a couple stops in this city. I'm kind of in a rush. I overslept because I'm so tired, and then we can go that beautiful drive to Bar Harbor. So that's the church, and look at this right outside the church. Ocean Avenue was just a bunch of stops. Like, this is just a random stop. This was the easiest 3.5 hour drive in my life. I guess this is it, the Acadia Gateway Motel. It says hotel on Expedia, so it's a motel, which, you know, it's not that bad. It's an interesting place. It, you know, it's not the worst. Let's see the room, you guys. Okay. It's not the worst. I can deal. So I'm just on my way to Acadia. I'm like 15 minutes away from the entrance. and look what I see, and I had to pull over. Acadia National Park, y'all. We are here. A lot of people were hitting me on Instagram saying, Xavier, it's storming, you know, like it's gonna get worse. Y'all don't realize this is exactly what I like. Exactly what I like. Look how beautiful. I didn't think this would remind me of Oregon as much. Guys, I think I'm literally the only person here. I don't see a single car. I understand why, you know, the weather's not the best for other people, but this is literally my favorite weather. This is sand beach. So Maine is very rocky, like it's rocky beaches, but this is the only spot in the Acadia National Park where it's a sandy beach. And you look at this. This is like one of the main attractions. Obviously, no, not now. Oh man, look at this. See the seagulls chilling out. Good morning, you guys. Next time, remind me when I plan on doing a sunrise hike, don't go to sleep at 1 in the morning editing pictures, because you can't wake up at 4 in the morning. It's impossible, especially after all the hiking I've done. So it's 6 in the morning. It's insane how it's so clear. I thought it was going to be cloudy and rainy because it was that crazy yesterday. And we're still going to do that hike. It's the Beehive Trail, one of the most famous hikes in Acadia National Park. And yeah, I still think it's going to be a good time. It might be a little packed and busy, but we'll see. Let's get to it, y'all. You guys, Beehive Trail, if not one of the most famous hiking trails in the national park. It's only 1.5 miles, but it's crazy steep. And everyone said if it was raining the day before, don't go. It was definitely raining the day before, and I'm definitely still going. Whew. So wish me luck. What I mean when they say it gets kind of steep. There's the ladder we have to climb. Oh man. Jesus Christ. Look how narrow. So initially, I was just doing Beehive Trail until I met a few people. What's your guys' names? What's your name?
Gracie and Anna.
And where are you guys from?
Georgia.
They're from Georgia. And they, unbeknownst to me, told me to do this 100 trillion mile, three hikes in one. So this is Gorham Mountain. What's up, y'all? Like my shirt? There's not that many food places around here in Trenton, so there's this one pizza place that has pretty good reviews. So I think we're gonna go there. Let's check it out, y'all. Pat's Pizza. We'll see. Ooh. That's a porcupine, y'all. A porcupine! Ah! Officially heading out. Gotta make it back. Another 3-hour drive. Such a beautiful, beautiful experience here. I'm not gonna lie. This was definitely one of my favorite trips. I think I'll take this over France. It was beautiful. I have to be at the airport in 30 minutes to return my rental car. But I had to make a pit stop. The Portland Lighthouse. This is the most photographed lighthouse in the entire country because it sits on rock, looking out at the Atlantic Ocean, as you can see. Super pretty. Look at this stroll. The lighthouse. You know where we always end it, at the parking spot with the car. It's 1 a.m. This is one of the best trips I've had, you guys. I met so many great people. It was super dope. And who would have thought it would have been Maine out of all places? Next trip is Belize. Actually, that's gonna be in like a month. 3 weeks, it's gonna be like 3 weeks or a month. So we're gonna be right back to it with this traveling stuff. PA school is going to be starting soon, hopefully. So I need to end this year with as many travels as possible. So stay tuned, y'all. Belize is next.